Hello everyone, welcome back to Knapp on Money's team stream. Today we're actually bringing you some more content, some more action from the Ibex Gaming League Winter Season 2026. This is week 2 of the league, and we were playing last week. We lost, unfortunately, against SOS. I have to remind myself what that stands for. But Scythe of what? Scythe of Seraph. Yes, whatever that means. I did not Google that for the show. But yes, we lost, I believe, 4-1 to them in our, or 3-1, sorry, in the best of 5. And today we're going to be facing DIVE Esports. DIVE Esports are a team I'm familiar with. Engib Turbo Nost. They are actually sit in the power rankings just above us. Actually, quite a big difference in terms of the gap there. But they are in that bottom half. Now, this is a team that have been playing together for years. They're Swiss speaking. They've got a lot of synergy, and in terms of what makes a team good, it's consistency. And if you've got a really core roster, then it's definitely something to be worried about. At least from a matchup perspective. But that being said, Knapp on Money, formerly of Simmerumi, have been also together playing for a while, so it should be a relatively fun matchup. But yeah, they were the DIVE Esports. So I was just looking at I've got a few documents, a bit of information here. Same power ranking as last time, sixth in the season. You've got Nost, who is considered one of the better players in the league. Engib being famous for his demos, to a very solid overall player and striker. So these guys are a strong team, and I'm sure that they're going to bring us a lot of challenges. But it's early in the season, so I guess you have your kind of chance to try and get ahead early in the season. But at week 2. We've still got a lot of teams to play, so hopefully we get this win and we go 1-1. We did lose, of course, that first game, but we're looking to get it back. Let me just remind myself of also the standings too. League regular season stats. No. Where is it? It's so DIVE. Okay, so DIVE also lost, so we're both sat 0-1. So right now it's going to be an opportunity to solidify ourselves on that 5th, 6th position, and I'm sure the players are going to be eager to do that. But yes, sat at the top of the table was T2 and Vision Gaming, as alongside Scythe of Seraph, who defeated us, and LF, whatever that means. Ladies first, of course, who, by the way, have just beaten Scythe on Seraph. So, my insanity. Christ. Short-term memory loss. Thank you, producer. But I'm excited to be back anyway. It's been a while since I've covered, I say Knapp on Money, but they were Simmerumi, who I did a lot of casting for before. And they are now under a new org. So I'm looking forward to see these players play again, and also maybe get the opportunity to interview them after. See if we can set that up. Maybe, I don't know if we're still doing that. Yes, if they win. Yeah, we don't want them to be down in the dumps that they lose. Although usually we used to force them to stream anyway. I've got my tea and I'm vibing today, but it's important to know this Knapp on Money roster. They did play in 2 off-season tournaments. 86 League and RSL. They did win RSL, so they have a lot of momentum kind of coming into this, I guess, main Swiss league, you could call it. And I'm sure they're going to be feeling good. They get a lot of spring practice, a lot of team synergy going in those off-season events, despite some of them not being as available as each other. We've got Nukes, who's unemployed now, so we'd expect him to have that unemployment buff. Not confirmed, but hopefully that shines through in this league. We are about at the time of the match. We've got the lobby set up, and the Knapp on Money of players are joining. Looks like everyone's going to be in pretty soon, so we should be away with the action pretty shortly. One important stat, I guess, about Knapp on Money is in the survey for the league, they are actually up there as one of the dark horses, and I honestly think that it is just down to one day they play like absolute demons, other times it's just a hard watch. So inconsistency always leads to unpredictable results. So yeah, maybe we'll see some more interesting and exciting games later into the season, but yeah, I'll wait for my producer to give me the cue. But we do have players in the lobby, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. It's going to be Knapp on Money versus DIVE Esports, second week of the IGL, Ibex Gaming League, and I'm looking forward to see what comes of this match. Trying to get our first win, of course, coming off the back of a loss, and the teams will be in their sides momentarily. Watch the hype chamber. That is kind of what I do. But we have the gameplay ready. Best of 5. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Oh, what's happened there? All right, okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our producer has added 2 bots in the game. I don't know if it was him or if it was someone else, but it was you. Okay. We had Beast and Boomer on both sides. I was just like, why are they staying still on kickoff? It's because there's 2 bots flying towards it. So, oh Christ. I feel like we even now. I butchered the hype chamber, you butchered the actual setup of the match. So, whatever. That is funny. Great start. Oh. You know, Turb's got that player title of -1000 aura, same with Engib, so I think Kasalian could grab that one too for adding those bots. But now, first try, first time lucky, away we go. Best of 5 off the demo. We've got Minion with a demo that's going to give Nos an opportunity actually to come in off the kickoff. Gets a demo onto Nukes now. Aroli missing that aerial with no boost, no power behind him to get up to the ball. And already an explosive start. Demos flying left, right, and center. Nukes tries to clear it away. Nos manages to block it, giving his team space to push forward. And we played our way into the midfield. Engib met with a challenge on the backboard. Nos is going to have to clear that one away, but it's intercepted in the midfield. Aroli off the backboard. Nukes in for a goal, and it is down the middle. Beautiful team pass right there. It had Nos to kind of fly forward. Turb and Engib were there, but Turb unfortunately wasn't able to get a good defensive angle on that shot. So nice 30 seconds in, we have our first goal going in our favor once again for the kickoff. Nukes now off the side. It's challenged away by Engib, and it goes boomed away into the midfield. Boomed back and forth, coast to coast here. And we're battling in the corner as the teams fight for possession. We're going to get some passes into the midfield. Nukes with a pass to Aroli, top left. That's the second passing play we've had in a minute. And I talked about the inconsistency. Sometimes they play like absolute demons. It looks like today is that day. I don't want to call it too early, as we're only a minute into the match, but it's looking pretty good. DIVE Esports going to have to dig deep to find something to come back into this, but they have plenty of time to do so. Turb destroying Nukes, removing him from the field as Engib tries to make a play happen. But Min Young, one of the new roster additions actually, going to keep us safe from conceding right there. Or not enough power on that shot from Turb. It's going to give a very easy defense to Aroli, who saves it away. Passing play, Min Young again into Nukes. Nukes not quite able to put it on target. We get a nice backboard safety clear from Min Young. Nuke's rotates back and Turb catches it in the midfield. A little bit of a quiet second minute of the match. But that's going to be a nice 2-goal buffer for the team to hold on to in the first game of the series. Now, what I can tell you about these, this team is what they're used to doing is losing the first match and getting the remainder of the series in a straight through sweep. And they're starting to concede, so I don't know, maybe the curse is still on, but Min Young might be the difference maker in that also. They get a nice goal back on us, bringing the difference to 1 goal and throwing this game back up into the air. Aroli intercepts midfield off the sidewall. Min Young's there to catch it, but there's no third man there. Nukes is there, but no angle or power to deliver a shot. Min Young with a full tank of boost, tries for the reset, gets demoed away. Aroli blocked in that final moment. Almost erasing all the hard work of DIVE Esports right there. Just a little bit missing on the execution. We've got a lot of presence in this midfield that I can see. We're intercepting a lot of the plays. DIVE Esports not really able to make it into our half whatsoever. Except for now, as I say that. Turb listening to me. Nice block from Min Young. It's a pass over to Nukes once again. Oh, good fake from Nukes. Gets past 2, gets past 3. Is it in? It isn't. It's off the post. Oh my goodness. Nukes almost completely clipping DIVE Esports on his own right there. This is too much for a first game of the series. We should be doing these things in game 5s, not in game 1s. I'm not going to complain though. This is the Knapp on Money team stream, so clutch little save there from Turb. Right now the pressure's mounting. Nothing DIVE Esports can really do to escape. Nost up with the dribble in the midfield. Gonna play time. That's the ball for Min Young's gonna clear it away into the hands of Njib, who passes it to Aroli. It's once again back and forth, a lot of intercepts. The midfield once again, but Nukes has misread that one off the sidewall. And Nukes also getting demoed. I feel like Nukes is being very targeted this match. I don't know how many times he's been demoed, but it's certainly more than one. And a nice little redirect off the front of the net there. Nice setup, but it was a challenge from Min Young. He just manages to get the front of his car to it. Wonderful goal there from Aroli. Good positioning, and you can tell the comms are on today for Knapp on Money. DIVE Esports still trying to find their feet a little bit. They've scored 1 goal. They scored one relatively early in answer to us, but we've managed to get back that 2-goal lead. Oh, Turb gets 50'd, but it is cleared well over to safety. And Njib finds an opportunity to boom it over. Turb is out of boost, out of position, not able to follow up whatsoever. Aroli bumping Turb, but demoing Nukes, and it's that demo that opens up the back line. Allows them to get a goal back, and all of a sudden, you've got these 20 seconds, you have to start worrying. It's definitely given DIVE a chance to come back into this. Kickoff going to be caught by Njib. Min Young flies up for the challenge. Aroli now booms it back, and ooh, just an opportunity. Missed by Min Young because of the challenge. Bit of brain lag there from me. Nukes now securing the first set win. Knapp on Money take the first set of the series in, I want to say, convincing fashion, but had a few defensive lapses there that gave a way back in for DIVE Esports. So I would like to say that they had a lot more presence on the pitch. They did, but this isn't a team that you can really relax against. Look at right there. They had the opportunity to come back into it. 8 shots on the side of DIVE Esports. Njib not really... I mean, Njib made a lot of positional plays, like a few dribbles, but didn't really have much impact as far as the game goes. Same with Min Young. Although Min Young had a lot of presence on the field, getting a save, shot, assist. But it felt like he was the playmaker this time round. He's got 2 players there. If we're going off score, I mean, the score doesn't really mean much, to be honest. Aroli getting a 7.36, 4 saves, 4 shots, 2 goals. Doing a lot offensively and defensively. I think that's what Aroli's been kind of known to do. Just been an all-rounder in general. Filling the shoes that he needs to fill. But we go into game 2. Forbidden Temple. We've secured that first game. Let's see if we can get a second. Dribble off the kickoff. Turb now. A play gets a good 50 actually, but it just flies up unfortunately. We're going to get a safe clear away onto that one. Rolly once again. We have possession on the dive side, but it doesn't seem like it's a very effective use of it. So we're able just to get safe clears away. But they're certainly showing a lot more life in this second match of the series. I think he's going to grab that corner. Oh, a weak touch actually as an attempt into the pass, and it's going to leave an opportunity. Never mind, as Aroli gets absolutely killed in the midfield by Turb. Nice save from Aroli. Coming off that. Le Demo. But a quiet first minute so far. DIVE Esports putting a lot of shots on net, but not resulting in anything. Nukes is going to miss his aerial there as he runs out of boost. Leaves a chance for Turb to try and get something happen. It's going to be blocked away by Min Young. Oh, and we have a rule 1 actually. Very interesting. Anyone? Min Young and who? I don't. Engine just said goodbye. 2 players absolutely. I even see where that demo happened. Wait, no, the rule 1's still going on. Oh, wait, the remaining players. Oh, that's just sad. Taking full advantage of that rule 1 by just completely demoing our players off the face of the earth. That is one way to score. They can't defend the ball if they're not on the field, especially with the rule 1 going on. Rolly gets a nice pop, tries to get it into the midfield, is blocked away by Nost. Nuke's trying to keep pressure on dive. A pass across the field, but Nukes is not there for it. Just off the sidewalk, but again, trying to put it into position for teammates, but the teammates are lagging behind. They're not there. They're not in position. We have a pass into the midfield. It's cleared away by Turb. Aroli, unfortunately, failing on that challenge. Min Young buys some time, but the long clear. Nost should be able to carry this one away. It's challenged by Nukes, and it's kind of floating here. Oh, double commit on offense, and no one's there to follow up. Aroli delivering it to Min Young. We've got the DIVE Esports players challenging with that interception. A demo again, once again onto Nukes. I think Nukes has spent more time demoed this series than he has actually on the pitch. Someone could do the calculations for me on stream, but I don't know. I don't think Nukes has been on the field at all. Good patience from Nost. And they've gone 2-0 up. Aroli misreading. Although I'm not even sure if it was a bump from Turb or what. The angle was a little weird. Nevertheless, they do get the goal. Min Young, the sidewalk, tries to get a bit of control on the ball in the air. A lot of space being given right here for the ball. And if you're Knapp on money, you need to be pressuring that ball, because if you're behind 2 goals, you've still got a long way to go. And time is ticking. Nice reset from Min Young. Injib is going to make it back in time. Nukes on the intercept, top left, saved by Nost. And that play is shut down. Turb gets a redirect into towards net. And the counter attack from DIVE Esports isn't going to yield any results. And I couldn't really tell you which sides had more kind of impact, but scoreline-wise, it would be DIVE Esports. That being said, there's been a lot of possession on the side of Knapp on money. It's just been less effective. Came into the start of the series saying that, start of the match, saying it's DIVE that being ineffective, but it's kind of flipped now. A rollie. Well, the net's sort of open, but it's going to go too high now. It's going to give them a chance to counter attack. A rollie now down the middle, but it's too weak. There is not enough power on that touch. Had there been a bit more power, we would have seen 2-1 right there. And there is desperation right now from the side of Knapp on money. And Min Young flies up for it, gets a stunner. Or a farmer himself reads it off the backboard. Not a powerful shot, but it's perfectly placed. And we have 17 seconds to equalize. Can we do it? Can we go 2 up in the series? Can we threaten match point? Or are DIVE Esports going to come back with one of their own? This is going to be the opportunity. A rollie gets it. Oh, he's not able to get a touch into the midfield. 5 seconds left to go. He booms it up. Nukes is there ready off the ceiling. A rollie's there for it. But it's blocked by Engib. Can we keep it up? Min Young gonna come, and it's off the post. Coming so close right there to equalize. Take us to overtime. The DIVE Esports gonna equalize the series, and you have to give it to them. They had a lot of pressure this time round. Struggled to make things connect early on, but into the second half, they definitely get some goals. We had the Rule 1 kind of demo blunder, but it seems like they just love demos, this DIVE Esports side. I know we talked about how Turb likes demos, but looks like everyone's just killing our players. Who's that? Engib. Oh, well, I mean, Turb was demoing too. I kind of just thought it was him because I saw so many. But they switched up their strategy. I actually have the stream open, I'll be honest. That's my bad. How dare I? I mean, fair enough. Is it Knapp live? No, it isn't. Who is that? What stream have I clicked on? Well, I'll get the link up whilst we go into this third game. Oh, I clicked on some Knapp live. I don't know who that is. But bro is not live. There we go. Turb. Immediately off the kickoff. We've got a kickoff goal. Let me get this quickly open. And, you know, I won't react to that. I won't give them the attention that they want. Okay, got chat open. Can see you guys. You got any questions for me? You can ask. Like what I had for dinner today. I haven't actually eaten yet, so if you guys want to help me decide, you can. Bananas. For the shape, not the taste. Oh, that is interesting. Zemo in the chat right there with some fun facts. That is a classic, though. I feel like you need to come up with more original ones if you're gonna be making stuff like that. All right, a rollie pass over to Min Young. It's intercepted by Engib right now. Counter attacks on. We boom it down and Turb. Passing play. It's all falling apart. 2-0 in the space of a minute. It's off the backboard. Nost and Turb both commit. That was a bit risky. You know, had that not gone in, that could have been an opportunity for us to score. And a kickoff goal goes in favor of us. Honestly, I was not looking at my screen. I need to lock in. Simple kickoff goal. In fact, not even a strat. It's just a double commit on kickoff, and then we just goes our way. Fair enough. Oh, I'm not gonna take advantage of that. Nukes gets a pop over one. Nost plays it slow and patiently. Bit of a collection of players in this orange half. And Mignon gets a boomer of a shot. That was so close. Injured with a beautiful save. So much power on Mignon's shot there. Aroli gets a shot on net, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Mignon gets the interception. Once again, Enjib is there on defense. Oh, Aroli gets a touch, but it's the wrong way. Enjib with another demo. I should start counting how many demos are going on. It's got to be at least 20 or more so far this series. Demolition Derby instead of a game of Rocket League. Like the sound of that. Nost off the backboard. Turb. Not clinical with that play. And we're given a lifeline on the counter-attack. Once again intercepted. Nukes now loses a 50 to Turb. Mignon though. Oh, he's a bit awkward off the corner. Aroli has to support him there. And Nukes gets a good clear away. And he follows it up as well. Gets a good 50. Mignon's there. Gets a pop onto the backboard. Tubbs there to catch it. And Aroli has to play a little bit slow. Goes for the pop-up high. Enjib tries to take advantage of it, but Nukes is there to cover us in defense. Semo says Mignon's good with the balls. Okay. Oh, a lot of scrap in the midfield. Mignon on his balls control is just going to be able to take it away by himself. And it's just a tap off the sidewall. We've overcommitted. We've got no boost. Injib's not there. Simple stuff. Mignon doing a lot this game, actually. Scored both our goals as far as I remember. He had that kickoff goal, and then he's had just basically a boom from backfield. Nukes trying to position himself there for a shot. That is on net. Aroli's back, though. Yeah, I always forget that I can actually just see the scoreboard myself. But we won't talk about that anymore. We'll move on from the issue. 2-2. We got 50 seconds, and it's us on the attack right now. Already in the midfield, but look again, just lacking power. We've definitely missed a couple of goal-scoring opportunities right there because of the lack of power. Nost says goodbye to Mignon. And Aroli tries to pass it over. Nukes. It's a little too high. Mignon with the follow-up, and it's saved away by Enjib. Aroli now with a chance. Oh, he misses the ball off the sidewall. Faking. Nukes chasing the ball down. Gets that mid boosts. But Turb now trying to look for a 50 into the net. Isn't going to work. And it looks like we might see our first overtime in game 3. Poor Mignon has got no idea what's going on in chat right now. He's been like playing the game of his life. And this conversation in chat, he's gonna read back, be like, "What the hell am I reading?" And look at that. He gets the overtime goal as well. I just saw a resub for 16 months. Don't focus on chat. This is your fault, Kasabian. You told me to read chat, but it means that I can't watch the game. Although I do have the game on the stream as well, to be fair. But I mean, Min Young, star of the show right there, taking us to match point almost single-handedly. Aroli and Nukes doing they were there, they had presence, but I don't feel like they were very clinical. I think it's Min Young just aura farming basically on his own this game. But you cannot sleep against this DIVE Esports side. They are very lethal in their attacks. But we get that lead point now to go on to Utopia Coliseum. Match point for Knapp on money. Can they bring it home, or DIVE Esports take us to game 5? Away we go. Demo off the kickoff onto Turb. And Jib trying to make a play. It's blocked away by Aroli. It's going to be hanging now in front of our net. But it's safely cleared away as more of our players leave the field. As we are literally getting hunted down by those DIVE Esports players. Oh, goes for it. Pinch off playoff. I don't know how Nuke's got there. But that challenge there on the right-hand side. In fact, no, it was just... I didn't think anyone touched it. Nukes was just there in position. Defenders could not do a single thing about it. 20 seconds in our first goal. Good start for us. Aroli gets a pass into the midfield. No one's there waiting, except for our opponents. Turb desperately trying to give his team time for rotation. Mingyun gets a nice save off of the attempted shot. It was way too slow. No, absolutely no way that you're not saving that one. And a pass into the midfield, almost connecting. And the counter attack actually, oh, Aroli managed just to pop it up off the backboard. That was a dangerous little shot there. And the DIVE Esports players are forming their attack. We're trying desperately to keep it in the corner. Now we managed to, oh, Aroli getting a bit of an awkward fly off that one. A few whiffs here and there. That's what I'm talking about. One of those whiffs could result in a goal, I feel like. But he's fast on the rotations, he gets the saves. Minyoung with the pinch. And the ball is just going to get boomed away to the other coast. Nice midfield pass, Nukes on the shots. But it's too slow, unfortunately. Nost is going to be able to save that. Minyoung shadowing Nost, and you get a pinch into the midfield. Anyone there? There is not. Or it's too fast anyway, even if there was. We are still 1-0 up. Approaching the halfway mark. Nukes once again getting killed by DIVE Esports. Aroli gets a nice slow and chilled out save as well. There's not really much happening, I'll be honest. I need something to happen. I need to start caster cursing or something. Even if I talk about them scoring, I mean, Minyoung's just too good. Look at him saving. And yeah, there we go. On the counter attack. Massive overcommitment from DIVE Esports. And it's just off the corner. Nuke's trying to pad his KDA by stealing that one. And he's like, Minyoung, you can't have all the glory. It has to be me. I'm the unemployed one. I need to score the goals. That's what he's telling himself. Turb on the shot. Nuke's there to save it. And they're trying to press the advantage. They've got 2 minutes left to get 2 goals. Turb there, and oh, that is a slow goal indeed. had Min Young in net, but tries to go for the squishy save, but is out of position, sadly. They get a goal back for their troubles. Now, I'm not even following the stream, by the way. That is my bad. Hold on. There we go. Fixed. Oh my god, that is a dangerous place to take the ball, Min Young. Carry it across the pitch. All it takes is a flip into the ball right there, and you've conceded. Catches the ball. It's off the backboard, though. DIVE Esports really going for the throat right now. They're trying to desperately get that second goal. They've got a lot of pressure on us. Aroli gets a clear. Oh, it's a chance for Nukes, and it's an intercept missed on the DIVE Esports side. Not sure who it was. To remind myself, Aroli. Yeah, it's Engib. Engib goes up for it. He just misses the ball completely. Nukes just sat there with no boost, chilling, just booms it straight into the net. That is unfortunate. Engib's not going to be happy about that one. I think maybe he needs to demo Nukes a few more times for that. And there we go. Oh, it's not Nukes, but someone was victim. It was Aroli. Aroli had to pay for that one. Oh dear. Oh, no, you can't be missing those. Engib hits the post. Who's going to pay for that one? Is he? Okay, I won't repeat that. I won't repeat that stat, but that's good to know. What he doesn't make, what he makes up for in lack of shots, though, he certainly makes up for in demos, as I've seen. Not trying to dribble it isn't really doing anything. I feel like they're a bit flustered on our attacks. They're not really making any anything. Like they were touching the ball before, but now they're kind of missing quite a lot. And we've got 15 seconds, and Engib's kind of tickling the ball. I was trying to make something happen, but all these like really just slow. Like it's like DIVE Esports playing in slow motion right now. And I'll start to shut up as we approach 2 seconds. And Knapp on Money take the series 3-1. Did a fantastic job. Dive on Money, well played. Dive on Money. I just said Dive on Money. DIVE Esports took a game from us, but in the end, it was us who were the victors. That is going to put us further up at the table, 1-1 now. Oh yes, we do have a wheel to spin. We've got to find who are we going to be interviewing after this win. Let's see. Okay. It's Min Young. Zimo's in chat talking about bananas and balls earlier. So it's Min Young that we're going to interview. And actually, I'm curious to talk to him because he's definitely did a lot that game, making a lot of things happen positionally. So we'll see if we can get him into the call and see how the game went. Yes, let's check out the league table. We just got our goal, our first win, so to speak. And what has that done to the standings? We have gone up to 5th. We haven't got the... Wait, what? Where's our win? It's not in the table yet. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so we've got up to 5th. Did talk about that. The win would take us to 5th or 6th. And rightly so, that's given us a good position at the start of the table. At the start of the league. Given away in words. 1-1, and DIVE Esports going to go 0-2.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really much to say, to be honest. It is early on in the league season, and any win you can secure early on, give yourself a kind of bit of a boost into the early weeks is always going to be good for us. So yeah, well played. 3-1. We did lose one, and to be honest, the side I was expecting a game 5. I'll be honest. I didn't really talk about my predictions going into this, but yeah, I did definitely expect us to like not have a perfect game because the DIVE Esports sides, whilst they are slightly ahead of us in the power rankings. They are. You can't really sleep on this team. They are very good. As goes for the rest of the table. I mean, in general, this is for the most part, I think a relatively close table. But that's going to be a my Insanity with 2-0. I think, wasn't it? I thought Ladies First beat my Insanity. Yes. Oh, we have Min Young in the call right now. I don't know if he's unmuted or what, but how you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Okay, good.
Yeah, well played. I noticed that you're doing a lot that game. How does it feel to get a win? Was it kind of in line with expectations for this match?
It feels good. We already knew they were like very demo heavy, so it was basically part of our strategy to try to counter it. Even though the opposing team did that very good in the beginning, in the end it was very good. We came up with some strategies and it worked.
Yeah, I noticed the second game, the one that they took from you, was actually some of the demos that gave them an opportunity or two. So they switched up their strategy after losing that first one. But that's good. I knew these players. I knew they were a strong side. But a lot of nice kind of team play. Has it been kind of like practicing with the team? Like, is the synergy feeling good? Like, are you feeling confident kind of coming into the IBL?
Yeah. To be honest, since I joined the roster, it was very, very easy to find the chemistry. It was very easy to start like passing to each other. My playstyle is very passing heavy to open up the field, and the boys are very easily to pass to and to open up the field for me as well, and that makes it easy.
Yeah, Nukes and Aroli, they've been playing together for a while, and Aroli especially, being like a connector, so it's probably a lot easier for you to find your place in a team that have been together for quite a while. So that's been nice that the synergy's there, and it's got to feel good, I guess, to get the win off the back of the loss last week. I don't know if you were playing in that because I didn't quite catch the game. Were you playing in that?
A couple of first games I did, and then I subbed out because of some mental issues.
I see. Well, yeah, I mean, I think I was mainly, my question was mainly just like, how's the team feeling right now? And it looks like you guys are playing really confidently. It seems like you are a solid team together. So, thanks for joining me. Have you got anything, anyone you want to shout out?
Want to thank my mom, my dad. No. No. The boys are doing good. It's good that when every time we get a league game, we are trying to practice, even though availability is sometimes a little bit scuffed. But when we do, we always have fun, and we always put our best into it. And we just go through, try to keep up the team play. And now next game, you'll see us starting to pre-jump again.
Yeah, actually, we had Zemo in chat earlier. And he said you're very good with balls. Is that true?
Rocket League balls, yes.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. He was talking about bananas as well. I don't know. Guy was talking trash. Anyway, just thought I'd clear that one up for chat.
To be honest, that's why I am playing and he's not. No.
Okay. Cut the tip. No, thanks for joining me on the desk. I appreciate you, and good luck in the rest of the league season. It's been lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Now let's have a last glance at the league table. One more reminder of where the standings are, and I wonder if I can find the. I do have it up. I will take a very quick look. No, I have it. Okay, so our next match is going to be versus Ladies First. If you can see that on stream, are also 1-1. Or they were, or they should be 1-1. They took down my Insanity, which is a bit of an up. They didn't. Oh, so you lied to me, Casalian. Okay. You lied to me. Okay. So my producer's lying to me. But my Insanity did take down Ladies First. Ladies First right there, unfortunately 0-2. They're going to be our opponents for next week, so we shall look forward to that. But for now, I believe that is the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure to cast for you, bring the vibes. Team did very well today, and I'm going to be signing out, and hopefully see you next time.